Did you know human trafficking occurs in numerous different forms and ways that you wouldn't even notice or expect, especially in America? Hi, I'm Summer. I am a human trafficking survivor. I was trafficked by my online boyfriend at the ages of 13 and 14. I am also a volunteer for the Wolf Project and a child development major. The Wolf Project is a nonprofit organization that provides affordable therapy for survivors, as well as operates a network of paid accounts to collect data on online predators to either put them in jail or on the registry. These are the exact same online predators that are responsible for the trafficking form of unique trafficking I'm about to mention and read about with you today.
If you'll read along with me here from this online advertising article Thorn posted, the insights provided by survivors show that advertising online is highly correlated with more buyers per day, regardless of the location. Now, of the survivors that entered the life in the past decade, 75% reported being advertised online versus only 38% that entered the life prior to the earlier years of 2004. Now, due to this, there has been a decrease in street advertising. However, it's important to mention that these can be used in the exact same way. 61% of those who entered the life after 2004 were advertised on the street, compared to 78% of participants who entered the life prior to 2004. Reinforcing our findings from 2004, majority of the respondents, who were advertised online shared that they wrote their ads themselves. These are the minors that have wrote them ads themselves, either were convinced to or were in such dire straits financially that they had to. The reason that I say convince is simply because I am a victim of online predators, and they do convince you to go into the life of selling images of yourself just to get such an easy access to the materials that they want. I mean, what better way than to convince children that are alone online with no monitoring or parental monitoring than to just make the content themselves that they want? Because this is illegal content. Even if the children themselves, the victims themselves, posted this online advertisement. Now, in reinforcing their findings from 2014, a majority of respondents who were advertised online shared that they wrote the ads themselves. These ads included a variety of keywords provided by their traffickers: online predator, boyfriend, but for me, if not, this could also be just a flat-out trafficker, a pimp, to signal that they are underage. See, that right there is the key taker. I'm about to show you some proof that I have unfortunately ran into on Instagram, and honestly just don't know what to do with other than to just prove that this is a big problem. The most common platform for online advertising was Backpage. Duh. Okay. Now, I want to bring up that the examples I'm going to be showing to you today are from Instagram, and apps that you have used, today for entertainment or just social interaction purposes. Here on the same article reads, now this is the same in my experience as even 13, 14, very, very young. The majority of survivors said that they communicated with the buyer themselves, but those that have entered the life between 14 to 17 are much more likely to communicate with the buyers themselves than those who were entered much younger, 13 or younger. This is the most vulnerable stage. This is typically when the trafficker themselves are advertising the child. This is a strong indication that when the trafficker is communicating with the buyer, the age of the victim is likely to be younger than 14 years old. So when dealing with online predators, I come a lot of pages they are following, like these: traders, more X-rated ones, free, nudes, ask. Watch that page that is following this. This, guys, you can tell, clearly illegal stuff going on. I trade nudes. Do I even need to say it? Instagram is not flagging these accounts, and the reports that I send in, I know aren't taken seriously because they say that they just aren't going through. They state that they don't find anything that go against community guidelines, but how is such a material with the concept of somebody being underage not a flag, including like just the trading pages, because these have been exposed before for CSAM, because that's exactly what it is. This is why they're so secretive with it. Typically Dropboxes are used. Now keep in mind that is just my experience with the Dropbox. Any file uploader and sender can easily be used for this such abuse material, including the dark web. Now here's where we're getting into the victims themselves making this. This is illegal. This is very serious stuff. I'm telling you right now, I hope this is fake. I hope this is an adult under this page, but from my experience, I don't think it is. This should be flagged, of course, but Instagram, like, even if you report them, they say that they don't find anything beyond, guidelines, which makes sense, but I'm like, do y'all not see the freaking age that they put? They put the age on purpose because it's, they know who they're trying to get for. They're getting the predators like this. Like, flat out, they always have to have their age in there. They have been told that is how they will sell the most stuff. Obviously, I'm blurring some of this stuff out. I report these every single time, all the time, but as I've said before, I probably need to find a screenshot again to where, what I get back from Instagram, but they say that they don't find anything. When really, I guess it's so many, they don't know what to do, but this should just be automatically down. Parents, make sure your children are not being convinced to do stuff such as this. This could ruin their life. Honestly, it really, really could. They could be blackmailed with these photographs as well as just used against them in court as embarrassment. Or if it even gets investigated by investigators that will find the people that take these images of these minors and use them in files and sell them. Parents, monitor your children online. Like, I don't care how good your child is. People thought I was good online. Well, my boyfriend convinced me to do terrible things online. Just because he convinced me. He told me he would send them to my school's hashtag, so then they just kept them coming. Before you judge these children, keep in mind you do not know what went or is going on behind that screen. Like I'm saying, as I was mentioning before, my online boyfriend got one inappropriate picture out of me, and then he told me if I don't continue in this, relationship, similar, honestly, to what I'm seeing happen at a large form now online on Instagram to, the youth now. Basically just do it or else I will make sure every single person knows it, and it just kept me in it. It was an easy way to make money, but very, very illegal and risky. Plenty of times, now we all know, they will try to find your Addy. But, imagine what they'll do for a child. Because that's why they try to get the demand for these illegal, abuse materials. And the reason that I call it that is because that is what they are. These minors, they're children. Just because they're choosing to do this, there's a deeper issue behind it. I don't believe they actually want to do what they're doing online. I believe there's just something that they're either missing in their life that they feel like this is filling it, or they found it and it's just an easy way to get the attention they want, or any, online necessity that they want. Like, I know for a fact they will sell them for Amazon gift cards and trade them for Amazon gift cards if they are an actual minor. This is a form of human trafficking of our youth that is just, it's not being talked about whatsoever, and it is because of just how it is going down. As you can tell, it's a very difficult situation, and I'm just trying to bring light to it as a victim to it, as well as just somebody that has to live knowing that this is happening every single day. Any advice is welcome, as well as just what's the best way to report these to Instagram. Thank you.